What's good, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. The heat is slowly but surely rising here in New York, so you know what that means. There are more and more outdoor activities, which is good because that means that there's a lot of fun around the city, but it also means that I gotta figure out outfits for all these different events, and I won't lie to you, I've been a little bit bored with the things that have been in my closet lately. So for this video, I wanted to try something completely different. I wanted to shop at Farfetch and SSENSE, two shops that I've never done a video haul for, which, if you don't know, they have a bunch of like higher end luxury pieces, really cool designers, streetwear, luxury, all that good stuff. And I copped a few pieces, some from designers that I've had my eye on for a while, some from designers that I've never heard of, and I think I like what I got. As always, you guys know the deal in these videos, so I styled out these pieces according to my style, my shape, my frame, and all that stuff. And yeah, I think I made it work. But as always, watch this video and take inspiration. Don't feel like you have to copy what I'm doing piece for piece. If you have pants that you like better, if you have like a style of shirt or top, if you like things looser, because I have a lot of form-fitted pieces in this video, switch it up and make it work for you. Before we get started, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If you like the video, let me know what you want to see in the comment section below. And if you're curious about my sizing, remember that my size card is always at the end of these videos, so you can fast forward and then jump back if you need to get like measurements for what sizing I'm probably gonna have on in this. So yeah, I think that's all I got. Let's get to it.
Okay, I'm gonna start with these cool tops that I found on SSENSE. They're form-fitted, they're sleek, and they look really awesome. Now the first is from MISBHV, which is a Polish brand that I've known about and loved for years, but I never really shopped them for some reason until now. Now this is like my dream silhouette. I've always been really into futuristic, sporty style, so like sleek pieces that you could see on some sci-fi space movie. The fit's really nice and it's comfortable. I love how it complements my frame. I think the material feels fine and it has a good amount of stretch. Now, one of my favorite details is the neckline, which is perfect. There's no loose fabric because I hate a loose turtleneck. And I really love the pattern across the body. Like the color palette's perfect because I've been wearing a lot of black and a lot of white lately, so it goes with a bunch of stuff that I have. But I was so into the style that I couldn't get just one. They had a very similar style in navy and gray. Same fit, same aesthetic, but a slightly different pattern, so I had to try it out. I've always felt some type of way about navy. It's just like harder for me to style for some reason, so I went with the darker foundation down below and I dressed it up a bit with these leather pants from Weekday. Now, in keeping with that form-fitted silhouette, I got this moon lozenge top from Serre. You've probably seen this pattern on your favorite celebrities, men and women, and yes, this is a men's top. I love the pattern, man. The first time I saw it, I was head over heels for it. As soon as I saw it on the side, I was like, yeah, I gotta get this. I actually bought the matching pants on Farfetch to try to do like a head to toe look, but they sold out after I bought them, which was annoying as hell because I'd already paid for them. As you can see, the neckline is loose, which I told you guys I hate, so I don't think I'm keeping this, but I wanted to put a look together for it while I had it. I clipped it in the back and dressed it up with the blazer so the neckline wouldn't look too loose, and I like how the tones all work together here. Even as an underlayer, it really pops. Down below, I doubled up the patterns for a little intentional clash. These backless loafers from GmbH are amazing. I actually tried to buy them in white as well, but once again, they sold out after I made the purchase, but at least SSENSE told me right away. I love the snakeskin pattern. I think they're beautiful shoes, but they are big as hell. I love them, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep them because I don't know if I can walk with them outdoors. It feels like an accident waiting to happen. All right, let's stick with accessories for a second. I got this ring from A Coldwell on Farfetch, and I think it's a really cool piece. I love their design style, how they can play around with really simple aesthetics and make them feel amazing. But what I don't love is how every time I buy a ring from Farfetch, the size is just a disaster. I know my ring measurements for every finger, but they always arrive and they just don't fit. So I moved this one to a different finger and I made it work. It's a little heavy, but I'm into it. Alright, we've been pretty neutral up until this point, so let's get some pops of color in here. I got these two tees to brighten things up a bit. The first is a t-shirt from MISBHV, so I love how these tones pop first of all. The two colors against that black background, I think it looks great. So as you can see, it's the silhouettes of two women, but I kind of forget that I always wear my tees tucked in. It's just a personal style choice of mine, so it kind of takes away from the graphic a bit. However, I will say I didn't buy it for the graphic, I really bought it for the color. So I tried to do a half tuck so that I didn't lose the red half altogether, but I think it works. Before we jump into the next tee, I also caught these penny loafers from Rhude, and they are beautiful shoes. Like I said, I've been really into black and white lately, and they just look so clean and retro. These are one of my favorite picks from this video for sure. Alright, let's get back to the color. This tee from Marni is a lot of fun and is pretty comfortable. I love the different tones that they chose for it, especially when you put them against an all-white foundation like I did here. It really feels like the perfect color combo for the summer. It packs a lot of energy. You got that neon blue, the yellow, the orange. Plus, I really like how it's spray painted across the shirt. They even added some paint splatters to add to the effect. So I tucked in the shirt as usual, and I like it. Even though it's a t-shirt, I like that they added a slightly raised neckline here. I thought that was a great detail. And styling wise, I had these Air Maxes that I think work perfectly with the shirt. And I put on these wide leg pants that I just got from ASOS down below. I've been wanting some white trousers like this for a minute, and I finally found some. And since I mentioned ASOS, I'm going to show you two other items that I copped real quick. The first is this dope slash tank, and then I also got a second pair of white wide leg trousers, so I had options to pick from. The tank is so flowy and comfortable, and the neckline looks great, although I didn't think the slash would be quite that dramatic. And the pants are really comfy, but the pattern makes it a lot less wearable with other things, so I'll probably stick with the other pair. But yeah, you gotta love ASOS for having some great staple pieces. Next, let's get a little edgy. So I caught this top from Saul and Nash. It's got these two slits on the shoulder, a bunch of mesh, and some really cool architecture, so check it out. It's definitely out of the box, but sometimes that's the best place to be. So for starters, I like that it's fashion forward, but in a really sporty way. The mesh and the slits make it a bit more breathable, and I didn't realize that it had this underlayer that was actually purple. In the photos on the side, it looked like it was all white, but I guess I'm not really mad at the little splash of color. I think it works. Now I styled things up all white because you guys know it's one of my favorite colors, and here's a closer look at some of the details in the fabric. Because of the color and the overlapping, it's a little bit thicker, but it seems super breathable too. I added a cap and white sneakers to keep the sporty vibes in full effect. Alright, last but not least, this set from Formy Studio. It's got a ton of colors which I love, and they actually have these pieces in different colorways, so you have options to pick from. Now I think this is a dope combo to hit the city in on the weekends. It's really oversized and loose, so I imagine it's probably pretty nice outdoors, and it's really lightweight too, so it won't weigh you down. You can get a closer look here at some of the details, the logo on both pieces. All these different tones had me sold instantly. Color is a big thing for me, and as soon as I saw this, I got excited. And one of the best things about a matching set is that you get double duty out of the pieces. So I started with the full set, then I switched to the lower half to see how the shirt holds up on its own. It's the same idea here, I just switched out some of the pieces in my closet, and I gotta say, I think it adds the perfect pop. I played around with the buttons too, and I actually think I like it better buttoned up. Now for the pants, I threw that Saul Nash top back on to complement the purple tones, and I'm here for it. Never forget, versatility is always a win.
Alright you guys, those are the pieces that I caught this month. Let me know what you think. If there are any pieces that you want to know more about, any pieces that you think I should return immediately, let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, let me know your thoughts on the video in general, any suggestions, tips, or any new places that I should shop in the months ahead. Until the next one, you can follow me on Instagram for more style inspiration. That's at Jovel Roystan. And you can also follow my style series with Complex and in the Know. I'll put the link in the description box below. With that said, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I appreciate you for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.